Have you felt it? That gnawing silence from the Golden State Warriors front office, a quietude that has left the Bay Area faithful on edge, desperate for a seismic move? For weeks, the NBA offseason has roared around them, a whirlwind of trades, signings, and blockbuster deals. Yet the Warriors, the architects of a modern dynasty, have remained shockingly, almost unnervingly still. It's a silence that has bred anxiety, fueled speculation, and left fans wondering, are they planning something monumental, or are they simply falling behind? But what if that silence was just the prelude to a whisper, a surprising name emerging from the shadows that could redefine their offseason, a name that promises versatility, youth, and a tantalizing glimpse into the future? This isn't just another fleeting rumor. This is the potential crack in the dam, the first significant ripple in what could become a tidal wave for the Golden State Warriors. We're talking about Josh Giddey, the enigmatic Australian playmaker, currently of the Chicago Bulls, whose name has suddenly and quite unexpectedly surfaced on the Warriors' radar. This isn't the splashy, veteran superstar acquisition many expected. This is a nuanced, high-upside play for a young talent embroiled in a contract dispute, a move that could signal a profound shift in Golden State's strategic direction. I'm Chase Sr., and you're tuned into the NBA Court Report, where we're about to dissect why the Warriors' reported interest in Josh Giddey isn't just news. It's a fascinating, potentially franchise-altering development that demands our full attention. The unsettling quiet awaiting the Warriors' next move. Let's address the elephant in the room first. The Golden State Warriors' offseason has been, to put it mildly, a study in restraint. While other contenders have been aggressively reshaping their rosters, making bold trades, and securing high-profile free agents, the Warriors have largely operated in the shadows. This uncharacteristic quiet has left fans restless, yearning for the kind of decisive action that has defined their championship pedigree. The expectation, the hope, has been for a move that solidifies their aging core, adds crucial depth, or perhaps even brings in another star to extend their championship window. The silence, however, has been deafening. It has spawned countless theories, endless debates, and a palpable sense of anticipation for something to happen. The front office, led by Mike Dunleavy Jr., has seemingly been biding its time, perhaps waiting for the right opportunity to strike, or meticulously evaluating every possible angle. This patient approach, while sometimes frustrating for the immediate gratification of the fan base, could also be a sign of a deliberate, calculated strategy. And now, it seems that strategy might be coming into focus, with a name that few would have initially predicted. The question that has lingered in the air, will they do something? Now seems to have a potential answer. And it comes in the form of a young, versatile talent who could fundamentally alter their roster dynamics. Josh Giddey, the Bulls' unfulfilled promise and a looming standoff. So, who is Josh Giddey, and why is his name suddenly reverberating through the hallowed halls of the Chase Center? Giddey, a 6 feet 8 inches point forward, spent his first 3 seasons with the Oklahoma City Thunder, where he quickly established himself as a unique talent. He showcased elite passing vision, exceptional rebounding for his position, and a burgeoning ability to run an offense. His size and feel for the game made him a triple-double threat on any given night, a young player with an incredibly high ceiling. Last season, Giddy made the move to the Chicago Bulls, and in his first year he continued to impress, posting solid numbers of 14.6 points, 8.1 rebounds, and 7.2 assists per game. He quickly looked comfortable in Chicago's system, and for a time, some analysts and fans even whispered about him becoming the future face of the franchise. He demonstrated an ability to fill multiple roles, to initiate offense, and to carry a team with his versatile skill set across different positions. This multifaceted capability is precisely what makes him such an attractive prospect, especially for a team like the Warriors that values adaptability and basketball IQ. However, the honeymoon period in Chicago appears to be over, at least where his long-term future is concerned. The core issue, as is so often the case in the NBA, boils down to money. Giddy is reportedly seeking a contract extension that would pay him in the neighborhood of $30 million a year. The Bulls, on the other hand, have shown resistance to meeting that demand, creating a significant impasse. This financial standoff has put Giddy in limbo, transforming him from a foundational piece into a potential trade asset. It's this very situation, a talented young player with a clear contract expectation that his current team isn't willing to meet, that often creates opportunities for other franchises to swoop in. And it appears the Golden State Warriors are now positioning themselves to do just that. The Warriors' allure. Why? Giddy could be the perfect fit. The Warriors' reported interest in Giddy, while surprising to some, makes a lot of sense when you delve into their current roster needs and strategic outlook. Golden State has, for years, thrived on elite playmaking, high basketball IQ, and versatile defenders. While their core of Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green remains formidable, the team has increasingly struggled with a lack of size, athleticism, and secondary playmaking, particularly from their younger players. This is where Giddy, at 6 feet 8 inches with exceptional court vision and rebounding prowess, could be an absolute game-changer. Imagine Giddy operating in the Warriors' motion offense, his passing instincts creating open looks for Curry and Thompson, his size allowing him to grab contested rebounds and push the pace in transition. His ability to handle the ball and initiate offense could also alleviate some of the playmaking burden on Draymond Green, allowing Green to focus more on his defensive brilliance. Giddy's versatility means he can play anywhere from point guard to small forward, offering the kind of positional fluidity that Steve Kerr's system thrives on. He's a natural fit for their unselfish, movement-heavy style of play, a player who prioritizes making the right pass and finding the open man. Furthermore, his youth aligns with the Warriors' long-term vision. While they are still very much in win-now mode with their veteran core, they also need to infuse the roster with young talent that can grow with the team and eventually take the reins. Giddy, at just 21 years old, represents a significant investment in the future, a player who could bridge the gap between the current dynasty and the next era of Warriors basketball. He wasn't the first name floated at the top of the Warriors' list of potential targets, which has seen a carousel of names come and go. But perhaps that's the genius of it, pursuing an unexpected, yet perfectly complementary piece rather than chasing the obvious, often overpriced options. The unanswered questions: is Giddy enough? And what about the money? While the fit seems tantalizing, several critical questions remain. The most pressing, of course, is the financial aspect. Giddy is seeking $30 million a year. Can the Warriors, already navigating a complex salary cap situation, afford to meet that demand? And if they do, what assets would they have to give up to acquire him? A trade for Giddy would almost certainly involve sending out salary to match, and given their current roster, that could mean parting with valuable pieces or taking on significant luxury tax implications. The Warriors have been hesitant to make moves that drastically impact their financial flexibility, so any deal for Giddy would need to be carefully structured. Beyond the money, there's the question of whether Giddy alone is enough for Golden State. While he offers a unique skill set, the Warriors have multiple needs, including consistent shooting, rim protection, and more reliable wing depth. Would acquiring Giddy be the end of their offseason moves, or would it be the first domino in a series of transactions? The team has seemed unsure of who to pursue the most, with several players floated as potential targets. This reported interest in Giddy might indicate a clearer focus, but it doesn't necessarily mean all their offseason prayers will be answered with one signing. Then there's the question of Giddy's happiness and integration. While the Warriors' system might be a perfect fit, how would he adapt to a new team, a new city, and the intense pressure of playing alongside future Hall of Famers? Would he be content with a potentially reduced role compared to his time as a primary ball handler in Chicago? These are the human elements that often go overlooked, but are crucial for a player's success and a team's chemistry. A new chapter? The Warriors' audacious play for the future. The Golden State Warriors' reported interest in Josh Giddey is more than just a rumor. It's a fascinating strategic pivot, a potential signal that the quiet offseason was merely the calm before a calculated storm. This isn't about chasing a fading star. It's about investing in a young, versatile talent whose unique skill set could breathe new life into an aging dynasty. It's a move that, if executed, could address critical roster deficiencies, infuse youth into the lineup, and provide a tantalizing glimpse into the Warriors' future beyond the Curry-Thompson-Green era. The challenges are real. The contract demands, the trade assets, the integration into a championship-contending team. But the potential rewards are equally compelling. A 6 feet 8 inches playmaker, a tenacious rebounder, a versatile defender who could unlock new dimensions for Steve Kerr's offense. This is the kind of audacious, high-upside play that has defined the Warriors' success in the past. Will they go with Giddy? Will this be the move that finally breaks their offseason silence and ignites a new chapter? The basketball world waits with bated breath. Now, I want to hear from you, the most passionate fans in the game. What do you make of the Warriors' reported interest in Josh Giddey? Is he the missing piece? Is his contract demand too high? Or is this the perfect, unexpected move to propel the Warriors back to contention? Let your voice be heard in the comment section below. Share your insights, your predictions, and your wildest takes. And if this deep dive into the Warriors' intriguing offseason strategy has you hyped, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button right now. And for more exclusive insights, breaking news, and unfiltered analysis that keeps you ahead of the game, make sure you're subscribed to the NBA Court Report. Your support is what makes this channel thrive, and together, we'll continue to break down every thrilling moment of the NBA